What's up? It's your boy Kevin to turn on this motherfucking YouTube shit. Wow, what the fuck?
What's up? It's your boy Kevin to on YouTube shit. Hey man, say man, we are lit, eh? Lit 13, man. Turn. Today, motherfucking day. Straight hood outside, big crib in the game. Straight hood outside. No shit. Hey man, free Palestine, free Congo, free Russia. Russia do your thing and Texas stand the fuck up, man. We out here in the game. Hey man, say man, like I was saying, man, these days, new day to be a better version of yourself. Always fight for what you believe in. Never let somebody tell you who you are, but also never put yourself in a position you don't belong. Stay humble. Keep the movement alive, gang. Come to you as a real Hebrew Israelite, as a real Jew, as a real one. A lot of people ain't real like me. You dig what I'm saying? The realest, really. You dig what I'm saying? On some humble shit. But let's get into this bit. Alright. Today, the motherfucking day. Straight hood outside, big crib in the game. Outside shit. Alright, man. So we finna talk about man, Young Chop. You dig what I'm saying? Another real one. You dig? Y'all know how it goes, man. You know, our black community, man, has been hit hard. You know what I'm saying? With the Jim Crow and through racism and all the oppression we've been through, man. It's like they want nothing but us young black people in prison. Don't matter if you make a way, if you don't make a way. Now I'm not justifying everything that Young Chop did. That he did was good. But at the same time, man, when we get to a certain position, man, they're looking for any reason to lock us up. So why would we even give these motherfuckers a reason? You dig what I'm saying? Crip. But it's like, the way this internet shit works, man, they want to see the black man crash out. And sometimes that's the only way you can even make it up in this bitch. You dig what I'm saying? So Young Chop is a young black entrepreneur. You know, he helped out the Chicago drill. You know, he's from Chicago. He helped out the Chicago drill scene. And, you know, he was a rapper, low-key. Well, you know how you get to that position, man, and when you make it to a position, you like, hold on, wait. This shit's not what it seemed to be. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers are weird. Now, I'm not saying that exposing these niggas for, I'm not saying that he exposing niggas for not, like, okay. Because some of these niggas, hey, you give a nigga a gun, you'll be surprised how many people will kill somebody if you give a nigga a gun. So I'm not taking that away from a lot of these motherfuckers, because, you know, motherfuckers will, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, man, I think, you know, the lifestyle, the getting the bread, you know what I'm saying? Talking who you is as a person, and not really giving people that credit where it's due. People don't live up to that standard. You know what I'm saying? People are not who they claim to be a lot of the times on the internet. And Young Chop was a person who exposed these niggas before they even get exposed today. The shit we see today is what Young Chop been saying 3 to 4, 5 years ago. He been saying this shit. And now it's all coming to light. So Young Chop is in prison, and he's getting scrappy. You know what I'm saying? He's getting scrappy. He got into a fight. You know he's in prison over blasting and other goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know how long he's gonna be in prison. I don't think it's gonna be for life, because I don't think he killed nobody. But you know, crazy shit. So we got some videos about what's happening with Young Chop while he in the pokey, and other videos that, you know what I'm saying, show that, hey, Young Chop A lot of people call that nigga crazy, but he was really on site before everybody was even talking about it today. So we're gonna talk about Free the Real Young Chop, man, and let's get into it.
Come out, sir. Come out. Come out.
I'm cool.
Hey! AFI signal 29. So, hey! Stop! Stop it! Lay down the floor. Lay down, sir. Be on the floor. Be on the floor.
Come on now. Serious?
Lay down on the floor, sir. Lay down on the floor.
The fuck?
Central, be advised.
We gonna take you here? Come on now.
I told you to take it. I told you I'll take care of it. Am I right?
Hey, I'm leaving, nigga.
10-3 on traffic. What's your unit?
Yeah.
10-3 all traffic. Be advised, inmates laying on the ground near the desk.
Nigga, I said what you wanna do, nigga.
Two of them fighting.
Be advised, to deploy.
You better be real, man.
10-4, be
But I beg you, I said keep quiet. I said, sir.
I was leaving, he fucking hit me, I'm leaving. Come on now.
Everybody back.
Guys.
Everybody back. There's other one to sell.
Central, go ahead, 1039. Let's go for it.
10-0.
1039. 12 hours.
Downstairs.
You got a pair of cups on you. Oh, you got head? Okay.
Central, go ahead, 1039. Let's go for it. 1039.
What room are you guys in?
101 and 102.
Go ahead, go back.
My door's.
You got a pair of cups on you. Oh, you got head? Okay.
Sam, how you doing? You got two or what?
You got a pair of cups on you.
Yes, Is that your hair in your pocket, or is that his hair? Or?
This is here.
Oh, okay. Hey, Jim, when you can get up, so have a seat on one of those chairs.
No? You seen my medical?
That's part of history. I don't know if they got pulled out or.
Lieutenant Stone, that's
Yeah.
Are you taking him to medical?
No, that's the taser.
I'm sorry.
He got tased.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's What happened, man? You want to stop fighting? Did he tell you something? No?
What happened is?
How's your day?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
What are yours?
It's good, actually. They're moving a lot of people, huh?
Yeah.
That's good, though. They found their where they're going. Yeah. Big shoes to fill. Oh. All right, sir. Okay. Did you eat? Make sure you get something to eat. Did you eat? You didn't eat? So I can give you something? I'll take it as you ate. Fix the ball. Oh. Are you ready, bro? Yep. Let's go upstairs.
Oh, upstairs. Remove your handcuffs. Hands above your head.
You got tased, huh?
Nah, the other one.
That was a fight?
Yeah.
Was it a fight?
It was a fight.
What the hell you doing now, bro? So,
Dustin, the producer, got this.
Yo, y'all know what it is, y'all know what it ain't. And this topic right here touched home. It touched home when I first started hearing about what was going on with Young Chop and his mental condition, especially with him losing his mom. Just everything that transpired after that. A lot of people got this saying going around, not even going around. I think, yeah, Dirk made a song called Kanye Crazy. In order to reach Kanye Crazy, you either have to have a traumatic brain injury or a traumatic emotional experience to make you even reach that level of Kanye Crazy. So let's talk about it. Young Chop from the south side of Chicago, like everybody from this drill culture, pretty much. When you think about our West, you don't think about drill, unfortunately. But it's not really unfortunately. I take that back. Because if you think about it, drill destroys some culture as soon as it hit their area and they hood worldwide. But Young Chop hailed from that south side. He learned how to make beats at an early age. You know, he a big dude, obviously. So he started off trying to play football. I don't think that really worked out. I think them suicides felt a little too much like suicide for my boy. So he stuck to the pork chops and the 808s and all the other drum steers instead. And he learned how to make beats actually when I was doing my research from the late great Smiles from JoJo World. Young Chop said it out his own mouth, and Smiles actually backed it up. And it was amazing to even hear that because that shows you the connection that a lot of these dudes had before the war and exactly how it affected people who didn't even have a I don't want to say a gang affiliation because like you're gonna figure out exactly why I say that with Chop, but it is not really affecting anybody who intertwined with the beef. Actually, Young Chop made a beat for Billionaire Black. I remember when I first heard it when I was like 17 on the Call of Duty Black Ops mixtape for that Billionaire Black had. He produced a beat on that song. On that mixtape. But shortly after learning how to make beats, he ended up meeting Chief Keef on Facebook and produced the whole Back from the Dead mixtape. If y'all really go back and think about how was it like just a chance encounter with Chief Keef meeting Young Chop, it actually wasn't. A super producer from Chicago in my eyes, named Paris Bueller. He started a group of producers called Bandcamp, and that's exactly how him and Sosa connected on Facebook. Now back to the reason why I said this about the gang affiliation with Young Chop. If you go back and watch some of his lives, I was thinking about including some clips in here and put it in the video like a lot of other channels do, but copyright too tricky, and I'm not finna worry about that. Young Chop is actually a Stone. In the live videos I was saying, he was like, I'm not even a GD, I'm not a BDI, none of that. That's because he's a Black P Stone. You feel me? He's a Black P Stone. And he from May Block. And if you ain't too familiar with May Block, that's over there in like the 72nd, 74th area of May. I actually went to school. I actually lived on 79th Aberdeen for a minute. And like I say all the time, probably heard me, probably didn't. I went to Amos Alonzo Staggs right there on 72nd and Morgan. Just to give you a little idea of what area May Block in, if you remember that school. But they pretty much beef with if you ever heard of CMB, I think Fonzo 6700, he repped them, but also the Goonie Boss gang.
If you're familiar with that group that got the whole indictment dealing with that dude named O Dog. If you're familiar, you familiar. But like I said in the beginning of this video, man, Young Chop went through a lot of different things, man. He went through so much stuff in the past 3 years. It's just give you a chance to evaluate somebody on an autistic spectrum and also just their mental behaviors, because a lot of I hate saying this, but a lot of people, man, in the black community go undiagnosed with mental health, man. Just because he wasn't acting crazy in the beginning of his career don't mean anything. Because if you really start paying attention to everything that was going on, Young Chop always liked to speak his mind. You remember when Chief Keef came out with that Back from the Dead too? Young Chop got mad. He got real mad and said that since Sosa could drop another classic album without him, who contributed to the whole first body of work, that he gonna drop a Finally Rich too, which he did. And then Chief Keef even said he not working with no more none of his old producers, and people thought they had beef behind that when really Chop was speaking his mind. A lot of people would say that was like the beginning of him showing, like, I guess, anger towards people, but that was just me, in my opinion, him speaking his mind. But when he lost his mom and he lost his grandma not too long after that, I think everything with his OG, it just really made him say F it. He turned against Chicago. Polo G, Meek Mill said he was drugged by G Herbo. Pretty much said Kanye used him, Vic Mensa, and Sosa. He said, yeah, you don't do nothing for Chicago. If you remember with that live that Young Chop and Gilly the Kid, I guess he just go by Gilly now, they went live about 2020, and Chop said 21 and the Migos scary. The scariest rappers that he feel rap about something and don't portray it. When the Lil Baby and Offset fight happened, he exposed details in the fight. Pretty much said he turning his back on the industry, and even Chicago, if you really kind of want to look at it that way. Especially when the Young Chop went to 21 Savage Hood. 21 told him, don't think you tough just because you from Chicago. And I don't want to say he was the first person, but he was one of the first people to not even say he taking it serious. That he just really acknowledging this as Young Chop having a mental breakdown. Then he just went back and forth through Zone 6, threatening random people, saying he gonna sweep the hood. Then he just kept riding through threatening people, bro. I heard him in the live talking about he gonna shoot it up. He was riding around with a gun on a motor scooter. The gun fell. Honestly, if you really think about it, he was just sounding a little lame. Just getting into a random people that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. And he even started sounding a little off. And that's when he started sounding a little slow to me. Like something off with Young Chop. I don't know what's going on. Then boom, he got the Uber shot up. Riding around in that manhood, walking up to people talking about, I ain't gonna shoot you, big fella. What you think, I'm gonna shoot you? Then talking about, I'll shoot this bit up. He was just tweaking, bro. It was just ridiculous. Should have been embarrassing if it was to a regular person, but when you in that state of mind, I don't even think that's drugs. Like, you gotta pay attention, guys. Like, I don't think that's drugs. Could be some crack, but what type of drug make you do that? Pills, perks? And if they do, I'm trying to tell you, gang, it's that mental illness combined with that drug toxicity messing with their chemical imbalance that they already got. But Lil Reese even told him, stop tweaking. Like, bro, you tweaking. Vaughn got on live with him, told him, asked him if he's cool, do he need something, tell him what's wrong with him. Then he got locked up for what it was, for reckless conduct, because the courts blamed him for being at fault for posting his location and telling 21 Savage when he was with the Uber driver on live, putting the Uber driver life in danger. Then he dropped a diss song towards Drake and other motherfuckers. I don't even know what that beef was for. That's when the clout chasing started coming in. Cause why you antagonizing Drake? I ain't never see Drake do nothing to say nothing to you, gang. Dropped that diss song towards Drake, French Montana, other motherfuckers. Some of them he don't know. Then he posted that half naked video on the porch, gang, shooting at the darkness, telling motherfuckers what's up. Got booked for violating papers and starving his dog to death, gang. And he was a little entertaining in between then too. Let's not act like Young Chop getting head on live. I think he farted in her mouth and she kept sucking, gang. And it's like, you'll think some of this stuff made up. Like, you'll think Young Chop doing this for clout. But I think at a point in his life, he just felt like he was living like everybody live life their way. Like right now, I'm having my way with this shit. And I don't mean I'm having it more than you. Well, I'm just saying the way what I want to do in life, I'm able to do it. So when you able to do it on a larger scale than others, you start feeling invincible. And a little cloud chaser could be associated with that as well. But he starved his dog to death, man. Red flag. Just like you could just tell he was off because I like at least like a psycho sociopath. Them type of people shows no love for animals, none, man. And we should have known when he went off on Kanye for changing the beat a little bit on "Don't Like" before Chop or Keith even blew up. I heard the WGCI segment firsthand, shorty. Like I heard it in the car, I heard it in the car, bro, and he was just going off on him. 2020 was even crazier, bro. He got into it with Southside, exposed Southside from 808 Mafia, paid to get his jewelry back. Then Southside dissed his dead OG, but at that point, Young Chop really pretty much brought it on himself. Um, he finally addressed being drugged after people was wondering if he was having like a symptomatic episode. Then he dissed his own brother, Johnny Maycash, for saying pray for him and pretty much said like, pray for my brother Chop. He on drugs. Even I don't got control over my brother right now. And it's getting to a point where the drugs taking over his life. And Young Chop, his first response, wasn't to even thank his brother for being worried. But it was because I guess the way people feel like if you really love me, don't address me on social media. But if it get that big, well, everybody address it, like reaching out to your family on social media. I think some people, depending on how close they are to you in a situation, they got it right. But then he started blaming Johnny Maycash's career for failing is the reason why he's saying what he said, bro. He said what he said? He said he got issues, bro, like back to back. If you really think about it, Chop started exposing his brother issues. I meant to say, just like doing drugs, popping pills. I thought Johnny Maycash was the older brother, but actually Chop is the big bro. If y'all remember this live, Chopper showing how he just got different rappers up, pictures hanging up in his crib, his mama, but he took young Johnny Maycash's picture down and put it in the closet. And we're gonna get to that in a minute, man, because I wonder how he ended up feeling about it, because all this happened the same year. But then he said he stopped smoking weed right after he got laced. And I had a homie, I ain't gonna lie, man, a fat dude named Eddie. If y'all ever look me up on SoundCloud, he's a fat dude, helped me make my music back in the day. And we did some shrooms one day. I told the man, he said he didn't feel the shrooms. I said, look up at the ceiling and look back down. He started laughing. We was all fried. Then he just started tweaking, accusing me. Like, man, did you lace my weed? I'm too high, Like, stupid, you did a psychedelic. That's not me, man. And he turned out that he told me he really got bipolar, like disorder type 1 and a little bit of schizophrenia. And that makes sense, gang. If Young Chop smoked some drugs, smoked some weed or did some drugs, pill or anything that was too strong for him, of course he gonna feel laced. If he the only one tweaking in the room, that's because his mental condition can't handle these strong drugs, bro. I seen it firsthand, and I hate to make it seem like I got a story for everything, but I do, man. You gotta live a little bit. But Johnny Maycash said he was off drugs, but I think it was really for a lack of meds or going undiagnosed. Could have been the cause of his whole rant for that year. Mental issues surface in men, not even just black men, but in men in their mid-20s and women in like their late teens. Now, on his brother, in April 2022, April 2022. I'm sorry, I think I said earlier in the video it was the same year, but it wasn't. So fast forward, April 2022, Johnny Maycash passed away after that video was released of him beating his girl. And like he was looking real unstable himself, bro. Like it was like he headbutted her, if I'm not mistaken. He was just slapping her, just doing all different types of crazy things, and just looked like he was off and just not there all the way himself, gang. Like that's probably why Chop really felt that way and said the things he said, because who are you to throw rocks and hide your hand? However they say that in the Bible. But if you really go back and think about it, after we seen that video, him kind of just looking crazy, he grew some dreads, but he got like 3 wicks in his head, the hot top type of wicks, and that don't got nothing to do with anything, but just got to pay attention to all the surroundings when the situation like that happened. She actually claimed self-defense due to history of violence. That wasn't his first time actually beating her fault, calling the police and filing a report. I think the CPD really didn't do their job on this one, and 2 lives lost, if you ask me. More than one, if you look at all the loved ones affected. But see, if you look at that, man. And fast forward to what he going through now. He lost his mom, his granny. That mom, man, I lost my mama, gang. I'll never be the same. And just losing his brother, especially after taking the picture down, and who knows if they mended their relationship before he died, bro. Um, like that was real hurtful. You could just imagine how he was feeling, and he really been real silent lately. Probably because I think he was locked up late 2023. A video was released last year. A young chop being escorted back to his cell because guess why? He was tripping, getting in a fight, getting in that fight with security. I meant to say, really showed me back then he wasn't afraid to speak his mind, but he also showing me he don't know when to shut up, and which is an undervalued skill and asset to have as a grown man in America. You just gotta know when to shut the fuck up. But seeing that video of him in jail, I think he's still incarcerated for sure. That's why he's been silent. But when he get out, I just hope he used whatever medications they gave him, whatever resources they gave him for community outreach, and he could seek the help he need. But one thing I can say, I don't, even if you could say he turned his back on Chicago at a point, when Lil Durk and Chief Keef was beefing, he got him on the phone and got him to squash their beef, did that legendary Vlad interview saying it was really over nothing. Then he produced and got him to make the song Decline. And he then, even if you want to say him and Sosa had some beef, then he followed it up with Earn It, as well as Valley and the other whole bunch of other songs, even after Sosa and Chop had their differences. Get in the comment section, let me know what y'all think below, because I already...
What is on my squad, kings and queens, jits, kids, and teens? I am back with another video. It's Full Ass Sky, and today we got this dude, Chop, in the office. Now look, I wasn't gonna do this video. This has been going on for about at least 5 days now, and honestly, I have been ignoring it. But it is very clear that something is going on. This man, Chop, he's been off his top. He's been coming for every single rapper. Now, I believe he make beats. And if you the type of dude to speak your mind, that's perfectly fine. But don't run away business. He said this about Offset. If I had security, I'll talk to a effing goofy police N-word.
Hey, bro, why you do me like that earlier, bro? That's some huh? That's fucked up how you did it earlier, bro. Huh? You don't want no smoke, nigga. You okay? Hey.
Boy, really scary like that, though. He is. Who? Who I'm talking about. He really like that.
Chop, I gotta get you off that.
Hey, now, nigga, talk that on the records, though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Chop, Meek Mills is not no scary man.
The same with Cassidy.
I ain't listen, man. We talk about Meek Mills, man. What did you talk about?
Same with Lil Wayne.
Man, that's a scary.
Just be scary, bro.
No. You can't put Meek Mills and Lil Wayne in the same.
I'm telling you this, bro. I be around French Montana. I used to be on the road with him. Nigga scary as hell. Hey, I just seen right.
Hold on, wait. So you gonna sit on here and say French Montana is scary?
Bro. On the bike.
Go back to the madhouse, bro. I told you that. I just saw you last week. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dirk. We was finishing Coke Boys 5, the album in Atlanta. Chop come out of nowhere and talk about him and Drake make a cute couple. I busted out laughing. Dirk was like, nah, dog already lost it. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the mentally ill. Yeah, man, do me a favor, man. All you blogs out there too, stop putting my bro Chop on the thing, man, for real, cause until this corona thing is over and he can check back in the madhouse, I don't think it's, you know what I'm saying? Like people, you know what I mean, they laugh, you know what I mean, they laugh at things like that, but it's for real, man. My dog's Chop.
Now, of course, Meek did respond. It was very mature of him, and he said, it's obvious Chop has some mental issues. Y'all be gassing stuff so much, y'all just gonna ignore it. I've been getting beats from him for years. Hope he gets well.
Like, something wrong with these people, but they think something wrong with me. And then this nigga talking about mental health. I ain't never had no mental health problem, y'all. I was just talking shit. Never had a mental, I swear to God, on the Bible, on the Bible, on the fucking Bible, I never had a mental health problem. Like,
and believe it or not, a lot of people agree with Chop. A lot of fans, a lot of supporters, you know. One dude said Chop got blackballed out the industry and N-words owe him for them beats, so he on his Gucci Man rant right now. If you agree, let me know in my comment section below. Now, of course, he did respond to French Montana, and this is what he had to say.
but I'm going crazy though. Now y'all see what the talking about. Like, is a straight bitch, bro. Just woke the up. You talking all this reckless. Yo, you talking reckless on me. He's a bitch. And you knows he's a bitch.
But of course, let's fast forward. He had some words for Tip, T.I. He said, oh yeah, I didn't forget about this H-A-N word too. Trouble Man 31, T.I. Basically saying that T.I., he's a H2. He not like that either. He had some words for Jay-Z as well. Chop against the industry. He says, F his life. Him and 21 Savage, they even went at it. He says, this N-word a H. And he tagged 21. And then Chop went on a rant about a jury, claiming all his jury was real. And 21 responded, showing all his watches. He said, this nigga Chop said 100K, this ain't even half. And the list goes on, but let me not forget to include this in. Chop brother spoke up and said that Chop drugs was laced. So that's why he tripping off right now. Now look, I don't know what type of drugs this dude was taking or what got laced and what, but it can take up to 30 days to 6 months to clean your system. So look, man, Chop, it's all love. We gonna pray for you. I don't know if it's true, if it's false, if your brother just talking, but it's all love this way. Y'all let me know what y'all think in my comment section below. And look, I'm not even trying to be funny when I say this. Y'all know depression, mental health issues is no joke. It's no doubt that this man cried himself to sleep at night. The man is lonely and he needs some love in his life. Y'all, thanks for watching this video. And again, Chop, get well. I hope everything is everything. And I hope your career continues to flourish. All love, I'm out.
I just DJ, huh? If he ever said he made my motherfucking beats, boy, I'll punch your ass up, nigga.
I just think that what's important is for people to understand beyond y'all saying what y'all saying about this brother.
Alright, we back. So, Young Chop said, that big ass buff, meatball head ass nigga, big strong ass, cocky ass, boulder built head ass nigga said, nigga push Young Chop. He said, Young Chop said, nigga said, hold on, wait. What? Nigga came back, nigga said, hold on, wait, who the fuck? That nigga Young Chop said, came back around, he said, bow, 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 bow. I'm like, damn. Young Chop was not having it. You know what I'm saying? Young Chop was not having it. You dig what I'm saying? This nigga, bruh, tried Young Chop, man. And they just started swinging. I don't care. They look like wild buffalo in that bitch. Boom, 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 boom. Big ass body blows. But you know that other big ass nigga, the bald head nigga pulling out Young Chop hair and shit, man. That's the thing about having dreads, nigga. Cause I had dreads getting the fight. A lot of niggas are bitches, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You don't even need dreads, nigga. They'll still pull on your hair like a little bitch. You know what I'm saying? I can't stand bitch ass niggas who don't like to swing these hands but like to grab like a little bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like when we get in a fight, why you gotta grab niggas' hair? Why you gotta grab a nigga? Why you can't just fight a nigga head on? You know what I'm saying? Some of the best fights I had was swinging them bitches while grabbing. You know what I'm saying? Cause that really show your skill. When you swinging and you really out there swinging, you just catch a nigga real time, you just fight a nigga, and then you know, Then these other bitch ass niggas, all they do is grab and shit, try to grab a nigga and try to, like, that's bitch made shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I kind of like boxing more than MMA. But I say UFC is more realer than boxing. But I like boxing better because it's like you really get to see your nigga hand. You know what I'm saying? Because if you just grab a nigga the whole time, of course you can try to fight a nigga. If a nigga beating you and all you do is grab you, yeah, you might win. But if you really just fight a nigga head on with just the hands, nigga, a lot of people ain't got hands. You know what I'm saying? And Young Chop is really putting in that work to show that, hey, he ain't gonna get punked in no fucking jail like that. You dig what I'm saying? Because once you get punked in prison, man, a lot of people will try to, like, you know what I'm saying, play on your top why you in motherfucking prison. You dig what I'm saying? So, good shit, Young Chop, standing up for yourself. You know what I'm saying? These big buff ass, meatball head ass niggas trying to play niggas and shit. Who knows what the situation's going on and shit. But hey, Young Chop stood on business. You dig what I'm saying? Crip. And also, yeah, so like I was saying with these videos, man, we're looking at how like Young Chop been exposing these niggas, man. You know, it's sad, man. When you come in the game all bright-eyed, innocent, looking to achieve certain goals and to reach new heights, and these niggas just string you along like a motherfucking fucking chicken leg. You know what I'm saying? These niggas just string you along like a motherfucking chicken leg. You dig? And it's like, you help these niggas out for the culture. You help these niggas out. You want to be the best. You want to get your credit for where it's due. And these niggas just take your whole ideal of what you got. And it's sad, and it's crazy because it's like, a lot of times it's not like these niggas are broke. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these niggas who be stealing niggas' ideals, they be rich as hell. They rich as hell. They got all the goddamn money on. They rich. And they be stealing niggas' ideals who like don't got no bread. You know what I'm saying? And act like they came up with everything that you done. And don't give you no credit. Don't give you no type of nothing. And you try to help these niggas out of the kindness of your heart. And think that you gonna get like a good, you know what I'm saying, move up. These niggas are so narcissists, man. They'll steal your ideal. They'll make money off your shit. They'll act like they came up with the ideal. And yeah, you would think like, damn, are these niggas that broke? You know what I'm saying? These niggas be millionaires. They don't want to let the little guy make it. You dig what I'm saying? Don't want to let the little guy make it. They want to assassinate niggas' characters. They want to silence niggas at their lowest moment. They want to silence niggas, so just so they ego and they pride to be like, yeah, I'm the best to ever do it. Bitch, give niggas credit. You know what I'm saying? Stop taking niggas' ideals and not giving credit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm a reaction channel. I try to give out all the credit to the people I get the videos from because I react to them. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, a lot of these niggas, man, they don't even need the money out like that. They just want to feel the boost to their ego. You know what I'm saying? And they don't want to help niggas out. You know what I'm saying? So Young Chop called these niggas out, you know what I'm saying? For how they really is. You dig what I'm saying? It's like, you can't act funny around a nigga and think a nigga not finna like, okay, this nigga's a bitch ass nigga, like just a bitch ass nigga. You dig what I'm saying? And you know, Young Chop been standing on business. Young Chop been exposing the industry, and you know, the world is finally catching up to how these niggas been like finessing. You know what I'm saying? It's like they work for the white man. You know what I'm saying? To keep black people down. You dig what I'm saying? And they get all the credit. You know, it's like a stepping fish. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's crazy, cause it's like nigga, like a nigga really want to make it, but these motherfuckers, man, they tap dance for the white man. And the elites who motherfucking run the industry and shit, they ain't trying to let nobody in who don't fit they little mold. That's why you gotta do this out the kindness of your heart and have faith in Yahweh. Because if you rely on another man to help you get anywhere, nigga, you'll fail every time. You'll fail every time. And Young Chop is a good way to see, but like he made it though. You know, he got the money on the clout, but it's like, nigga, when you deserve more than what you got, you know what I'm saying? And you know, it feel like they just playing you for a fool. You know, they make anybody mad. They make anybody mad. They make anybody go crazy because it's like, damn, I'm losing all my family members. I'm losing my mama, my brother, everybody, my grandma, whoever around. I'm losing everybody. These niggas thinking it's a game. They still on my ideals. They ain't trying to help a nigga out. They ain't reaching out to a nigga. They ain't trying to show no nigga no love. It's like, damn, nigga, I might as well just pop up on these niggas because it's like, bruh, at the end of the day, it's like, y'all act like y'all fuck with a nigga, but then the whole time y'all just trying to see what y'all can get off a nigga. And there's nothing wrong with trying to learn from niggas and become a better person and get your ideals better. But it's like, damn, at a certain point in time, nigga, you gotta at least be like real with yourself and be like, okay, this nigga, I watch this shit, and you know, I fuck with these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Don't be like no motherfucker. I fuck with this nigga, but I ain't finna let nobody know I fuck with this nigga, and I'm just take the ideals and not fuck with this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because I take, like I said, I take a lot of people's videos and I react to them. So it's like, you know, at the end of the day, you know, shout out to all the motherfuckers who I react to their videos from. But at the end of the day, you know, like I said, man, it's a different when you try to sneak it and take a whole nigga's whole swagger and style and don't get no nigga no credit. You dig what I'm saying? So, you know, that's the thing we live in this industry today, man. You know, it's a lot of people who don't get their story heard because the industry is ran by the fake Jews. You know what I'm saying? And you know, a lot of times they ain't finna let no nigga who's exposing the fakeness, you know what I'm saying, make that move. You know what I'm saying? Because you got a lot of times to make it to this shit, you gotta be quiet and don't speak on the issue. But if you're a real nigga, you gonna speak on the issue no matter how you feel about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, at the same time you gotta be quiet, but you gotta stand up for the real niggas. You just can't let the these frauds, these fakes, you know what I'm saying, take control over everything. We gotta at least put our real life stories and what's really happening out into the universe, because a lot of shit is gonna be watered down by the fakes and frauds, you know what I'm saying? So that's why you gotta have a real nigga, you know what I'm saying, to really put that work in and tell people, hey, nah, nigga, this will really be happening. This shit really be happening. This will really be happening. And I gotta get my story out, however it is. Tell people tell the world what's really happening, man. So shout out to all the real niggas and all the niggas who actually help niggas out become a better version of themselves. You know, we appreciate all the help from everybody who support the team. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. If you're with the movement, be with the movement, gang, and continue to, you know, support your boy. We out the bitch, hood, and free Young Chop, like I said, man, hood and outside, come real gang shit.
Hey, Dad, you know, dog, when we link up, dog, this shit be legendary. You know this instrumental, you the engineer on it, so Kodak everywhere.